Hi, I'm Doug Boles, president of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thank you for listening to Behind the Bricks. We're excited to bring you this exclusive and entertaining content about the world's greatest racetrack. Keep listening, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Hey, Indianapolis Motor Speedway fans, Doug Boles here with you for another episode of Behind the Bricks, although it might be better to be called On Top of the Bricks or Next to the Bricks. Scott back here is just finishing up replacing and cleaning up the 576 bricks that make up our start-finish line here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We wanted to give you a behind-the-scenes look of what we have done for the first time in almost 20 years in fixing up our yard of bricks. So it's not just those days in May that we're on track and busy here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There's something going on the track about 275 days a year. So that means if you want to fix these bricks, you got to do it in the winter. Tyrone Garrison, who's our Vice President of Facilities for Penske Entertainment and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, he and his team had to really think through how we do this, and we're under this structure because it's February.
The challenge of working out here is with the racing season extending from, March all the way through November. To do a project of this type, we have to really focus on how do we do it during the cold season of Indiana, through the weather, and how do we give our contractors the ability to be successful.
So when you guys were pulling these 576 bricks up, what's underneath these bricks right now?
So there's a concrete base, and so part of the process was initially stripping out all of the bricks. We then had to make sure we removed the base to give us a nice stable surface to then reinstall all of these bricks using the proper materials, making sure that they hold up to the weather, the racing events, the traffic that goes over them from tours and from all the activity we have out here.
So the heat's really important too, because you can't really do this work when it's cold, so you have to keep this sort of climate controlled in here.
So part of it is the enclosure. That's the biggest, that's step one, is to get this thing enclosed, be able to control the environment, be able to keep it out of the rain, out of the cold weather, and do that through February, which is really challenging in Indiana. It's taken us about 2 weeks to get through all this, and we'll be ready to go for this season.
So Tyrone is in charge of about 1,000 acres, but there's no more important 50-foot by 3-foot wide strip on this entire property than these 576 bricks right here. So most everybody knows the story. In 1909, over 63 days, we actually paved the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with 3.2 million bricks. And then Carl Fisher and the governor of Indiana actually put a gold, what they called a gold brick, in its start-finish line. Nobody knows where that one is today. But in 1961, Tony Hallman and Ray Haroon, our first Indianapolis 500 winner, put one in at the start-finish line as well, and you can see that one at the museum. And in 2011, A.J. Foyt and Mary Holman George put this brick in honor of the 100th anniversary of the Indianapolis 500, right here in the middle of the Yard of Bricks. So I'm standing here with Bud Tucker, who was a longtime welder and fabricator here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He retired a couple of years ago, but not before helping us come up with the newest tradition at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and that's putting a brick in the racetrack for those drivers who win the Indianapolis 500 4 times. We got a chance to do it first with A.J. Foyt, but what's cool about this bronze brick is he's a bronze artist, and this is an actual replica of a brick, and you created the whole process, and this bronze brick was something that you did in your shop and here at the Speedway.
Yes, that brick is unique to A.J. Foyt's bronze brick. We made one for the track, and then we made another one for the driver to take home. And each brick that goes in the track, they're all 4 unique original bricks.
And it was a little intimidating to give this to AJ, wasn't it? We didn't know how he was gonna feel about it when you had an opportunity to actually hand AJ his brick.
Yeah, AJ was very gracious that day.
And we knew that we were gonna put in a brick for Rick Mears and for Al Unser Sr. What we didn't know is that we were gonna put one in for Elio. And on Elio's brick, you actually had Elio help you pour the bronze for this brick.
Yes, Elio came up to the maintenance facility weld shop, and he helped me cast it.
So this is how these bricks came about, and you all know the history of why they're bronze bricks in the track, but this is Bud Tucker's idea, and it's a pretty cool one.
Thank you, Doug.
So when we did the first brick for A.J. Foyt to commemorate his 4 Indianapolis 500 wins, we chose 4 bricks down and 4 bricks over from the center, and actually put him in the upper right-hand corner, signifying turn 1 as the first 4-time winner of the Indianapolis 500. Al Unser Sr. goes 4 down and 4 over in turn 2. You've got Rick Mears, 4 up and 4 over in turn 3, and Elio's is going to go 4 up and 4 over in turn 4. So these will be here next time you're at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You can check them out. Something kind of cool, and I'm not going to give a secret away, but listen to this. AJ's brick has something special in it. So now you know the story about how we replace and fix the bricks. Most of these 576 bricks have been right here since 1909. A few of them have been repurposed. Austin's getting things ready for the team to put in those 5 bricks that you'll see next time you're down here on the Yard of Bricks at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thanks for joining us on Behind the Bricks. We'll see you next time. Three, two, one. Let's bring it on back. There you go, the new Yard of Bricks.
What an honor. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, fans, for listening to this episode of Behind the Bricks. We look forward to bringing you more exciting content about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway soon.